Scotland, a war is raging as Scottish forces try to repel invaders from Norway. On a grim Scottish plain, three witches, the Weird Sisters, appear from the mist. They are hatching an evil plot that they will put into action once the war is over.
When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or rain?
When the early sun, when the battle falls
Where the place?
upon the hill.
There to meet with Macbeth.
Fair is foul and foul is fair. Never should have fought in the filthy air.
As the sisters fade from view, the tide of battle finally returns. Generals Macbeth and Banquo, two thanes of Scotland, drive the Norwegian forces out of the country. As King Duncan of Scotland enjoys the victory, Ross, a nobleman, comes to speak to him.
In this dismal conflict, the Thane of Cawdor betrayed you. That most disloyal traitor aided Norway's forces.
He was a gentleman in whom I put so much trust. No more shall he deceive us. Sentence him to death, and name Macbeth the new Thane of Cawdor.
I'll see it done.
Banquo and Macbeth, returning home from battle, come upon the three Weird Sisters.
So fair and foul a day I have not seen. What are these? They don't look like inhabitants of earth. You should be one of the weird people we live.
All hail Macbeth, hail to thee, King of Clarence.
All hail Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor.
All hail Macbeth, that shall be king hereafter.
Macbeth is shocked speechless. The witches have predicted that he will gain another nobleman title and become king.
Good sir, why do you seem to hear such things that sound so good? You my noble partner, with great predictions, but you say nothing to me. You can look behind and speak to me.
Hail, lesser than Macbeth and greater.
Hail, not so happy yet happier.
Hail, you father kings, thou ye not.
The witches vanish.
Your children shall be and then Cawdor to this.
Ross arrives.
The king has received news of your success, Macbeth. To honor you, he names you Thane of Cawdor.
The current Thane of Cawdor lives. Why do you call me by his title?
His own treason, confessed and proved, has overthrown him.
Thane of Longs and of Cawdor? The witches told true. Will I be king as well? Stars, hide your fires. Let not light see my black and deep desires.
Back at Macbeth's castle, Lady Macbeth gets a letter from her husband telling her about his meeting with the witches and his new title. Alone, she paces her room. She wants Macbeth to be king, but she believes the only way that will happen is if he kills King Duncan. She doubts he will do it.
You can be what you are promised, yet I fear your nature is too full of milk. You are not without limit, but you are without the evils you should come to live.
Your ladyship,
What's your news?
King Duncan is lying here tonight.
This is great news. Come, you fear so much proud of his approach, so we can do what we must do. Great letters. Worthy Cawdor, these are great titles, and more will follow. We need to do what we can do to ensure our future.
Duncan will be here tonight.
Yes, and when will you leave?
Tomorrow.
Never shall he see tomorrow's sun. Let's say no such thing as whatever pleases serpent under it.
Macbeth realizes what she means, that he must seem to honor the king, but be ready to kill him. He wants to be king, but he doesn't want to kill Duncan.
We will speak further.
Later that evening, as Lady Macbeth, Duncan, and the other guests enjoy a royal banquet, Macbeth stands out of sight, deeply disturbed by thoughts of killing Duncan.
If we were to be done, then it would be well to do it quickly. But Duncan's here in double trust, as I am his subject and his host. I should shut the door against his murderer, not carry the knife myself.
Why have you left the banquet?
We will proceed no further in this business.
What are you afraid of asking to do what you to win what you desire?
I do all that a man should do. He who dares to do more is not a man.
When you dare to commit the word, then you were a man.
If we should fail.
Fail, spree your curses taking place, and it will not fail. When Duncan is asleep, I will use wine to make his two guards sleep. But when they lie and sleep, what can we do to the unguarded Duncan? And his guards shall be the guilt of our actions.
Duncan's guards are asleep. Lady Macbeth has served them drugged wine. Macbeth stands at the bottom of the stairway, still arguing with himself about whether or not to kill Duncan. He stares at the patterns of light formed on the dark wall by the castle's flickering torches.
Is this a dagger I see before me? The handle toward my hand? Let me clutch you. I have you not, yet I still see you. Are you a dagger of a false knight? A creation of fevered brain?
In the distance, a bell rings.
I go, Duncan. I go. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons you to heaven or to hell.
Macbeth climbs the stairway on his way to kill Duncan. When Macbeth returns, he has the bloody daggers of Duncan's 2 guards with him. Lady Macbeth meets him at the bottom of the stairs.
I've done the deed. This is a sorry sight. Did you hear a noise? I thought I heard a voice crying. Sleep no more. Macbeth does murder sleep. Macbeth shall sleep no more.
A fool's son! Why did you bring the daggers with you? They must thunder. Don't fear the sleeping guards as Duncan's blood.
I'll go no more. I'm afraid to think what I have done. To look on it again I dare not.
The sleeping is the dead are a creature. If Duncan bleeds, I'll lower his face to the grave as his blood, for it will seem their guilt.
She runs to Duncan's room and soon returns, her hands covered with blood.
My hands are now of your color, but a little water cleanses them with you. How easy it is.
The next morning, Macbeth's guests rise unaware of Duncan's murder.
Not yet.
He commanded me to wake him.
I'll bring you to him.
Macbeth leads Macduff and the others to Duncan's room.
This is the door. You will.
Oh, horror, horror, horror! What is it? Our royal master's murdered.
What? In our house?
Didn't go anywhere.
Macbeth and Lennox go into Duncan's room. When they come out, Duncan's sons Malcolm and Donalbain have arrived.
What's the matter?
The royal master's murdered.
I know. His guards, it seems, have done it. Their hands and faces were marked with blood, so were their daggers. No man's life was entrusted to them. In my fury, I killed the guards. They did not deserve to live.
Why did you do that?
Malcolm and Donalbain separate themselves from the others. They suspect the truth, that Macbeth murdered their father, made it look like the guards did it, and killed the guards before they could tell their side of the story. They realize that as heirs to the throne, their own lives are now in danger.
No time now for tears. Let's get away from here. I'll go to England. You go to Ireland. Being separated shall keep us both safe. Here there are daggers and men's smiles.
Because of their sudden disappearance, Malcolm and Donalbain become suspects in their father's murder. In their absence, Macbeth becomes king. Soon after, he speaks with Banquo and Banquo's son, Leos.
You have no one now. Colin, Limbs, all is agreed to his response. Yeah, after
Macbeth starts to hatch a plot against his suspicious friend. He is afraid Banquo will flee to try to help Duncan's sons gain the throne.
Tonight we will hold a supper, sir, and I'll request for presents. Are you going riding this afternoon? Will you ride far? As far as the full towns and towns. The fleets go with you. Yes, till supper time, then.
Banquo and Fleance depart. Macbeth starts to worry more about the witch's prophecy. Peace came now, but will Banquo's sons overthrow him? Both Banquo and Fleance must be killed for Macbeth to feel safe. He sends word to 2 murderers, asking them to kill the 2.
To be king is nothing, but to be safely king, our fear of Banquo sticks deep. If the witches speak true, then I have murdered the gracious Duncan, just so Banquo's sons can be kings. Who's there?
The 2 murderers enter the room.
Have you considered my request?
We shall, my lord, perform what you commanded us.
It must be done tonight. Make no mistakes. The death of Fleance is no less important to me than his father's.
That night, Macbeth hosts a royal dinner. All the Scottish noblemen are there, except for Banquo and Macduff, who is also suspicious of Macbeth. As the guest arrives, Macbeth sees one of the murderers enter the castle. He meets him at a rear door.
There's blood upon your face.
Banquo said, "My lord is killed."
The best of my throats. It's even better than I did the same for France.
Macbeth returns to his guest and dinner. He finds there's no seat for him at the table. May it please your highness, the table's full. Here's the place for dinner. Macbeth looks to the chair, and due to his guilt, he imagines he sees Banquo's bloody ghost sitting there.
Which of you has done this?
What?
You can't say I didn't.
Gentlemen, His Highness is not.
Sit, my friend. The Lord is asking this way. He has some news of you. Please speak to us.
She rushes to Macbeth and whispers in his ear.
I saw Banquo. It used to be that a man would die and that would be the end. But now they rise again.
The ghost leaves the table.
My friends, do not worry for me. I have a strange illness, which is nothing to those who know me. Come, love and health to all. I drink to the general joy of the table, and to our friend Banquo, whom we miss.
Macbeth sees Banquo's ghost reappear. He screams and throws his glass at the hallucination.
Get out of my sight! Let the earth keep you! Get away, you horrible shadow! How can you look upon such sights and not turn white with fear?
What sights, my lord?
We're right here, Lord. Good morning. Please go at once. Good night.
The ghost quickly leaves. Banquo's ghost has also gone.
You will have blood, they say. Blood will have more blood. Tomorrow I will go to the weird sisters. They must tell me more, for I must know the worst.
Macbeth is worried about Macduff, who seems to have figured out the truth about him. Macbeth has also heard that Malcolm, Duncan's son, has joined forces with King Edward of England to try to take the throne back from Macbeth. Meanwhile, the three witches are boiling a foul potion in a cauldron, a massive pot.
Fill it of a pretty snake, into the cauldron boil within. I am new and tell it from, who will bet and go. For a charm and powerful to trouble, like a hell broth boil and bubble. Boil double to boil the trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Cool it with the baby's blood, then the charm is firm and good.
There is a knock on the door.
By the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this week. Open locks, whoever knocks.
How now, you secret, black and midnight hags, however you come to know it, answer me what I ask you.
Would you rather hear from our mouths or from our masters?
Call him. Let me see him.
The witches pour a jug of blood into the cauldron, and a vision of a skull in armor rises from the pot.
Tell me, unknown power.
He knows your thought. Hear his speech, but speak you not!
Macbeth, beware of Macduff. Beware his thane of Tide.
You stated my fear.
The head disappears. A second vision quickly appears, a bloody child.
Macbeth, Macbeth, laugh and scorn the power of man, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Then live, Macduff, why should I fear you?
A third vision suddenly appears, a child wearing a crown and holding a tree in his hand.
Macbeth shall never be vanquished until great Birnam wood too high, down the same hill shall come against him.
Macbeth is greatly relieved. He
can't imagine how the forest, Burnham Wood, that surrounds his castle, Dunnershane, could ever march upon him.
That will never be. Yet my heart throbs to know one thing. Tell me, if your magic can tell so much, shall Banquo's son ever reign in his kingdom?
A fourth vision rises from the pot. 8 kings with Banquo's bloody ghost standing behind them, smiling.
Filthy hags! Why do you show me this? Can this be so?
Back at his castle, Macbeth becomes more unstable. Lennox enters the throne room with an urgent message.
Lord, bring you word. Macbeth has fled to England.
Macbeth realizes that Macduff has turned against him and will help Malcolm try to overthrow him.
Fled? The devil surprised and seized his castle. I'll kill his wife, his children, and any unfortunate souls that trace his family line. No boasting like a fool. This deed I'll do before the purpose cool.
At King Edward's castle, Malcolm and Macduff prepare to attack Macbeth so that they can crown Malcolm king.
I think there would be many hands in Scotland raised in my cause, and gracious England has offered thousands more. I shall tread upon the tyrant's head.
No devil is more able than Macbeth. Ross enters the castle.
My younger cousin, welcome.
What's the newest breed?
How does my wife?
I have words that should be howling in the desert air, where ears cannot catch them. Your castle is surprised. Your wife and babe is savagely slaughtered. To relate the manner would be
Merciful heaven.
my children too, wives, children, servants, all that could be found. My wife killed too, I have said.
Be comforted. Our revenge will be that venison to cure this deadly grief.
He has no children. All my pretty ones. Did you say all? What? All my pretty chickens in one fell swoop?
Fight this grief like a man.
I shall do this, but I must also feel it as a man.
Convert grief to anger. Our power is ready, and Macbeth is right to take it.
Back at Dunnershane, Lady Macbeth's handmaiden is worried about the lady's constant sleepwalking. She fears that Lady Macbeth is going insane. One night, she asks Lady Macbeth's doctor to join her outside the ladies' room.
Here she comes, fast asleep.
Look how she knows her room.
It has become a habit with her. I have known her to continue in this a quarter of an hour.
Lady Macbeth sleepwalks out of her room, furiously rubbing her hands together as if she was washing them.
Ouch! Dang spot. Ouch, I said. Who would have thought the old man had so much blood in him?
Did you hear that?
The thing of fine past life. Where is she now? What? Will these hands never be clean?
She has spoken what she should not, I am sure.
Here, the smell of blood still. All the perfumes of Agra will not sweeten the throat. Oh.
This disease is beyond my practice.
Wash your hands and not look so pale. I tell you yet again, Banquo is buried. He cannot come out of his grave.
The doctor realizes that guilt over the murders is driving Lady Macbeth crazy. In her sleep, she is trying to wash the blood off of her hands.
Unnatural deeds do breed unnatural troubles.
Most of the Scottish noblemen are joining the English forces to fight Macbeth and give Malcolm the throne. In Dunnershane, several scouts give Macbeth reports of the advancing army, which numbers 10,000 men.
Bring me no reports till Burnham Wood jumps to Dunsinane. I cannot fear. And the boy, Malcolm, was he not born of woman? I'll fight till from my bones the flesh is hacked. How is your patient, doctor?
Not so sick, my lord, that was troubled with fancies that keep her from rest.
Cure her of that. Can you not minister to a mind disease?
The patient must tend to herself.
Throw medicine to the dogs. I'll have none of it. Come, put my armor on. Give me my staff.
At Burnham Wood, miles from Dunnershane, Malcolm and the English army are joined by the Scottish rebels.
Let every soldier cut himself a branch and carry it before him. In this way we shall disguise our troops.
his preparations for battle, Macbeth hears scream from inside the castle.
What is that noise?
It's the cry of war, my lord.
The handmaiden goes to check on the noise and quickly returns.
The queen, my lord, is dead.
She's killed herself?
The handmaiden nods silently.
Out, out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets his hours on the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
A scout bursts into the room.
My lord, I should now report what I saw, but I not know how to do it as I stood my watch. Upon the hill I looked toward Brigham Wood, and I think the woods began to move.
Liar and slave!
You can see the woods coming within 3 miles, moving forest.
If you speak false upon the next tree, you shall be hanged alive! Now, Brunnerwood comes to Dunsinane. Ring the alarm bell. At least we'll die with armor on our back.
Outside Dunsinane, Malcolm's troops have thrown down their branches at the battle, and the battle has begun. Macbeth's troops are outnumbered and overwhelmed, but he fights on, killing several rebels. Meanwhile, Macduff seeks out Macbeth, hoping for revenge.
Tyrant, show your face, if you will be slain, and not by my sword. My wife and children go shall hunt me still.
Macbeth appears.
I have avoided you. My soul is too wet with blood of yours already.
I have no words, my voice is in my sword, bloody villain.
You waste your efforts. I lived a charmed life which will not wield to one of woman born.
Forget your charm. I was not born, but ripped out of my mother's womb.
Cursed be the tongue that tells me so. I'll not fight with you.
Then surrender, coward.
No, though Burnham will come to Dunsinane, and you be of no woman born, yet I will fight to the last. Lay on, Macduff, and cursed be him that fight cries, hold enough!
They fight, and Macbeth is killed. In the throne room of Dunsinane, Malcolm and the nobles celebrate their forced victory. They are discussing plans to crown Malcolm king at Scone, Scotland. Then Macduff enters and places his bloody sword with Macbeth's bloody head upon it before Malcolm.